You are about to experience the result of hard work and dedication from the City of Champions, Cleveland's own, 90th's finest. Self-made, hard-working entrepreneurs, unequivocally raw, no holds barred. This is Epiphany Media.
Yes, this is Epiphany Media. Thanks for joining us.
Sir.
I don't know. I thought I had something weird. In my drink. I thought for a moment. I didn't know what was going on. It was a stray ice cube floated to the top randomly. I didn't know what was happening. Anyway, welcome back to another episode of the Epiphany Media podcast, and we are live again.
Once again, what's this in the background? This in the background or something?
Oh, that background right there. That's the perfect view from the Rockefeller Lagoon.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know it looked familiar. I'm trying to figure out where it came from.
Cleveland, Ohio. The place of our second annual and first annual, I suppose, for that matter as well. But more importantly, the second annual 5K culture run this Saturday, June 17th. So we're less than a week away. If you haven't signed up, it's too late. But if you have signed up, thank you. We appreciate you, and look forward to seeing y'all Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Right around this location, you'll be looking out. So where the view is where you'll be standing, looking out at the lagoon. We'll have signs and all that good stuff. But yeah, man, we're less than a week away. So we just want to talk about the race a little bit, talk about what to expect. You know what I'm saying? Talk about just talk about the race in general, I suppose.
I'll say this. I will make a point to be there extra early because I don't want to have any problems such as last time. That's rushing to set up because that's what really bad. But still got it done. But at the same time, I would rather have everything set up and then be able to greet everybody who's coming to the race. But
man, yeah, I agree, and that's probably the part I regret most about last year was not getting a chance to greet and kind of mingle with people. Kind of I was there early, but then having to go back and forgetting stuff, and first time jitters. You know how that go. Saying to the point where we couldn't, I just couldn't mingle with people before the race started, and then I made a crucial mistake of starting the race. I was like, I guess I can just go. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like all right, like a countdown or saying nothing like that. It was just like start running. You know what I'm saying? Which was, I didn't give people a chance to set their watch, for people that wanted to time their race and, all these little stuff that I picked up during, that I can implement this year. But definitely getting there super early. Not doing too much, I guess, Last year we kind of did a ton, just a bunch of stuff.
This year, with the knowledge of doing it already, we'll know. We'll be there. Everything will be already set up, and we'll be able to greet you guys and get to know the people who want to support. There's a great cause, and we got it on. And speaking of this cause, what is the cause? To remind people, why we do this.
So this is just like last year, mental health benefit. For those of you that don't know, like every year we try to do um, something for the community, right? So I don't want to call it just like a charity event or whatever, but we try to do something for the community. Starting with, I mean, even this sign behind me. This was our first event, bowling for book bags. Um, it was a school supply drive. You know what I'm saying? And tremendous support from, man, a host of people. You know what I'm saying? As our first event, period. You know what I'm saying? And putting it together, and the support we got from it, and the mistakes that we made, and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then going from there to well, a pandemic year. You know what I'm saying? But even with that, we had uh, the JD Breast Cancer Foundation. You know what I'm saying? We made a donation based off of how many likes and shares we got in the month of October, which is like Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And then the last 2 years, we've done. Oh, I'm sorry, we didn't do anything 2020, the pandemic year. That was 2021. Then the last 2 years, mental health awareness, specifically for our area, working with Enduring the Course, therapeutic services, you know what I'm saying, a veteran minority ran business, and a complete nonprofit. So working with them, and just trying to get the information to the people that might need it. You know what I'm saying? It's about awareness, and we try to do our best to build that, in any way that we can.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Um, because as we see, a lot of the focus isn't on mental health because you can't see it. You hear people, you know, commit suicide, but you don't dig further into why they did it. Oh, because the mental health was off. You know what I mean? Or, you see homeless people, you know, just living life on the streets. Um, and all you think of is, well, they can get a job. Well, it's not that simple. The government assistance they may have gotten from, um, being in the war, they're not getting it anymore. So they're not getting the medicine that they need. Uh, that's all a part of, mental health as well. So we're just trying to shed light on it. So,
Yeah, that's all we're doing, man. We're just trying to uh, do our part. You know what I'm saying? Like we can only affect the people that we uh, can affect. You know what I'm saying? We can only affect the people, I'm sorry, that are around us, the people we can touch and reach out to and talk to, and be in contact with. So um, that's just what we're trying to do. Every year we try to do something, and it might not be perfect or whatever, and we're not as big as like the Cleveland Marathon or any of these places that have unlimited resources and stuff. But we try to definitely give a quality product. What I'm saying, to the people who are donating their money and time and energy to come out and support a good cause, um, and then as well as being able to help a community entity in growing and being able to give um, help and services to the people that need the most. So we're just doing our part, man. And like I said, for all the people that signed up, we definitely appreciate y'all for doing it these last couple years. If you signed up last year but not this year, we still appreciate you for sure, for just coming out and hanging out with us.
mhm.
Um, but yeah, man. So you started talking about you about to say something? I got a slight delay. You about to say something?
No, no, go ahead, go ahead.
Just thinking about, I guess, this race or whatever. Besides besides showing up earlier, I suppose. Anything you learned through the process of setting up this race versus last year, or you know whatever, like experiences last year versus this year.
Yeah, the route. So I didn't anticipate. This is the first year I'm speaking about. I didn't anticipate people could literally die during the race. You know what I mean? Because half of the 5K, was down one way. It was like, all right, well, they can come down the other way and come back up on the other side of the street. Well, they have to cross the street. And if you don't know, Martin Luther King, people speed the entire time. They're not going 35, they're going like 50 around those corners. So that's something that I was like kind of wary of the first time. Now I don't know if it can be corrected the second time because it depends if people show up. Then yes, it can be. And when I say people, I mean Cleveland police. If they show up, and we won't have that problem. But
yeah, so yeah, like that. Having and we'll have more parameters in place this year. So even if one of us or somebody got to help, have one of our volunteers or somebody, be down there to help people cross or to flag down traffic as people approach. Saying we'll do something to help. So we want it to be a safe event. And we want people to not only have a good, safe, run through the cultural gardens, but to also view the gardens. Like it is a I don't want to say a best kept secret, but a lot of people don't visit the gardens like they could in this area. Whether it's for distance reasons or whatever the case is, but they actually are very, very nice. So people having a chance to actually take in the cultural gardens as they go through. That's the reason we do both sides of the street, so you get a chance to see not just one side, but you can see both sides, and on your way to towards the finish line. So um, we're gonna, I'm gonna put you on the police, man. I'm gonna put you on the police for this week to double, triple check and see if we can get them out again. And then we'll work on some parameters in case they don't show up, of course.
I should just say something wild. I should just call and say, hey, something going on. You need to be down here at this spot on the crosswalk.
Yeah. It's a
suspicious package.
It's a lot of people down here. I don't know what's going on down here. It's a lot of people of a certain hue. I don't know what's happening.
And to be honest with you, I didn't see one car ride by. We was down there for like 3 hours.
Yeah. The culture garden is split between two different police districts. I didn't see one car at all. I didn't see one cop car from University Circle Police, which technically monitors that area as well. I know it was early in the morning, but not one car like that. That was crazy, man. That was crazy. Like
Now,
super crazy.
yeah. Now, other things is, I mean, I don't want to say that it was a bad experience, but because most of the things that we had in place were, great. It's just the little things, like you said, the start of the race that can be improved. Um, I think the having the refreshments about a fourth of the race was cool. And then also at the halfway point was cool. Um, the finish line can it be improved because we was having problems with the finish line.
Yeah, finish line. Hey, so look, so if you're anywhere in the Northeast, United States, you know how dry it's been. It's been super, super dry. You know what I'm saying? So it was similar lead up to that race day last year, where we couldn't. The ground was too dry. Like we couldn't get. Well, first off, we couldn't get stakes into the ground. And even if we would have got the stakes into the ground, our ribbon was too short. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because measurements was off. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was a bunch of stuff. But that, that part has been remedied. And, having refreshments along the pathway is definitely something that we want to still have. Nobody really used the quarter of the way refreshment table, though. So, I think with that, we'll move it back. I think we're just going to have somebody at the halfway mark this time. with refreshments, and where we actually have people that's going to say like, hey, this is the halfway point. This is where you cross. So don't run to the freeway like the people did last year. Like this is where you want to cross, and then you go down, and then this is where you go back. You know what I'm saying? This is where you come back across to the towards the finish line. You know what I'm saying? So having those, what I'm saying, whether it's a sign or just a person pointing or something better. Like I said, we were supposed to have police officers there helping people. So we didn't think that signage would be as important as like a cop car with flashing lights, somebody saying cross here. But contingencies, right? So that's something that we're going to do better for sure. And yeah, man, we're still not allowed to have any like a starter gun or anything. Hey, look, maybe that's how we got to get the police down there to start the race. We got to have somebody got to have a starter gun.
Is it illegal? It's not illegal to shoot a starter gun.
I think you got to get clearance. It's certain places or something like that too, though. It's a weird thing.
What about a cap gun? I mean, that's a toy.
No, that's a toy. Yeah, that's legal. If you want to go that route, feel free. I'm not participating.
Like with a gun in the Coastal Gardens.
Yeah. I don't want no part.
We'll most definitely get our wish then.
Yeah, that's exactly. So you know what I'm saying? So those like quality of life things are definitely stuff that we're trying to improve on. Let me see. Angel said the race bags are the best I've ever seen.
Yeah, I bet you would say that.
Now look, man. I take pride in the race bags, man. Like, dude, like, I mean, it's our first race, so of course we kind of go all out because we don't know. We trying to compete with other races and stuff, other 5Ks and stuff, marathons or whatever. So we don't know or whatever, but so I was putting so much stuff in the bags last year, and you know what I'm saying. So people probably took it home and maybe they used it for their next race or when they went to go work out or whatever the case was. Like nobody used it at the race, you know what I'm saying? Which is fine, you know what I'm saying? But I was just saying that we overdid the bags, right? Which I think is a plus. That's something that I feel like separates us, you know what I'm saying? The reason that we shut down sign up like a week early, you know what I'm saying, for all the people that like to sign up super late is because we have like personalized. This is the one from last year. But we're not giving like generic medals, you know what I'm saying, that just say completed 5K or like it's not a sticker, you know what I'm saying? Like we actually have these made and machined and stuff. Like this is like I don't know if you can hear that, but like it's on there, you know what I'm saying? So we need to know in advance, you know what I'm saying, so we can get t-shirts ordered, you know what I'm saying, so we can get you know what I'm saying, because so whether it's sizes or specific t-shirts or whatever the case is, all this stuff is like personalized stuff or whatever, including the bags, man, you know what I'm saying. So we putting be on the lookout this week because I'm gonna post a picture of what's in the bags for this year. It's best bags in the tri-state area. Best 5K. I don't know what to give at marathons besides beer. Best 5K bags. I'll put our bags up against anybody. We only 2 years in.
The bags were great. The medals are great. But speaking of people who like to sign up late, I had somebody tell me today, I halfway signed up. How is that even possible?
Halfway signed up?
It's not even possible. I'm just like, all right, I'm not getting a t-shirt because it's long to sign up, but we most definitely appreciate the donation towards mental health.
Well, that's why I tell people. First off, I don't know how you halfway signed up. I don't know what that means.
I didn't even question it because I know it wasn't possible.
Yeah. Secondly, I think I don't know. I know a certain group of people, a certain dynamic of people just sign up late, right? It's just what they do, right? So I'm not knocking those people, but I'm just telling you why we can't do that here. Like we're not a giant operation where we can just order, you know what I'm saying, 10 extra medals. We can order 10 extra shirts, you know what I'm saying, where we can order 10 extra of all this stuff and just have extra inventory, that we can, and just bite the bullet on that, because we're not making nothing. Like whatever we make after, paying for, uh, uh, paying for just the cost of the race, all that stuff everything is donated. Like we're not making anything off of this. You know what I'm saying? So we can't afford to, just have all this extra inventory and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's just why we can't do it. But I was thinking of something for next year. Once we get down to like the 2 week mark, I would say right around the 2 week mark or so, for people who still want to sign up for the race, once we get inside that 2 week window, I think I'll uh, it, it might be a third option, or maybe I'll change the name of the virtual option, where you still can come in person and sign up and run, but all your stuff will be mailed to you. So don't expect to get a medal that day. Saying once you finish, don't expect to get a T-shirt that day, which is fine. Saying, and we appreciate you coming to run it in person. And because of that, like we can lower the price of the virtual racing packet or whatever. But the fact is, we still have to mail it out to you, so we still need to charge you more than somebody that signed up earlier. To just to pay for postage or whatever. So I'm thinking for next year, that's what we'll do. And now to give, or y'all can just sign up early. You know what I'm saying? Or you can just not wait till the last minute,
Yeah.
and just sign up early, and then you won't have nothing to worry about.
Are we accepting walk up? Last year we did, and a person who walked up won the race.
That dude was incredible, by the way.
He was going out for a morning stroll and he decided to sign up.
Yeah. Walk-ups are possible. Maybe I'll look into walk-ups. Maybe I'm not 100% sure, because that would be the same thing as signing up as, technically, like what we do next year, sign up like a virtual runner, because you wouldn't get nothing that day, even if even if you're the winner. So you could pick something from the prize table, but you wouldn't get a medal, you wouldn't get a T-shirt, you wouldn't get any of the stuff that's in the prize bag. And then we can mail all that stuff out to you, which is no problem. But just don't expect to get stuff that day. So that's something I'm thinking about doing next year. I had a couple people call me yesterday, like 2 people wanted to sign up, and I'm like, we can do it, but just know that you're not getting nothing that day. And I think they were like, oh, well, if we can't do it that day, then I'm like, well, you should have signed up weeks ago. Like, it's not like it's the first time we didn't talk about it. So, that's neither here nor there. Just something I was looking into for next year, and seeing how we can pull that off. But for people who still in the given mood, you can always donate the money still, come out and run, and still do something, for a good cause, without, having to get the medal or the free bag or any of that stuff.
Sounds good though. Either way, we're gonna take your money. We just, you just gonna get the see. If you sign up early, you get the good stuff. You get the T-shirt, you get the swag bags, you get the medal, you get the respect of wanting to participate early when you knew about it. As soon as you know about it. Now, if you knew about it for 6 months and decided to show up and race, hey, that's on you. Come on.
Right.
And you're still gonna have fun though.
Still gonna have fun, and I get it. And we're not asking people to, we know like 6 months out sometimes can be a lot for some people. So anything more than that will be hard to commit to one date in June or whatever. Like that's tough. Saying I completely understand it, but but also, saying the last week or something is also kind of ridiculous, on the other side. So you gotta have a happy middle ground, somewhere in the middle. Let me see. Angel and my aunt said that use a sound from your phone.
For the starter gun?
Blow a whistle from the phone, yeah. That's a good idea. I'm gonna go find some video. About to be all night.
If you connect it to one of those.
I'll bring a speaker.
Yeah, it'll be loud enough.
That's a good idea. Look at you, ladies. Thank you. That's a great idea. Definitely gonna be doing that. That works perfect.
Yeah,
Actually,
I got a big ass speaker. Big ass, huge.
Is it a portable speaker though?
Yeah, it's portable. You charge it. It's charged up to about 3-4 feet tall, something like that.
All right.
Yeah.
I got a small one that's pretty loud, so which is fine. Either one is fine, but I'm just saying, large speaker is good because then everybody can hear it. But I don't want a large speaker that we got to drag, drag around to move it or whatever.
No, it ain't.
All right, good.
Yeah, it's cool.
Let me see. Angel said, "I love free stuff for real. Most people do. You know what I'm saying? That's why we go above and beyond. Last year, dude, I don't know if everybody remember or know all the stuff that we gave out last year, like in our bags. Like I said, our bags versus everybody. It was sunscreen in there. It was anti-chafing cream in there. It was water, like water
Racing
flavoring from Noon. Like Noon was one of our sponsors last year. It was oh man, it was all type of stuff. I can't remember. It was all type of stuff in there. I wonder if I still got a picture of it.
T-shirt was in there. T-shirt was in there.
T-shirts was in there.
Your race number was in there.
Yeah, bibs was in there exactly. I wonder if I feel like I took a picture of it, but I don't know. Let me see if I got to save real quick. Okay, perfect. I got it right here. Load this up. But yeah, man, look, I'm telling you, this is why I put our bags over everybody. So you had discounts from Dick's Sporting Goods, man. The Cleveland Rape Crisis Center gave us refrigerator magnets, you know, saying for participants, as well as chapstick, the water flavoring, anti-chafing cream, sunscreen, like I said, your bib, t-shirts, like all this stuff, man. All the stuff is in our in the bags. You know what I'm saying? So our bags over everybody for sure. Like easy, easy. Lip balm, as Angel said. Oh, look who joined us. Thanks for joining us, Erica.
Damn, 6 months. Damn.
Man, hiatus.
I ain't seen you in 6 months. Where you been?
Sometimes you gotta put people on a break, huh? Shit.
Let's
see. Angel said, feels good to see all the people who show up. Yeah, man. Like the turnout last year was great, man. Just to see so many people come out and support, and even the people that did show up, well, we still had people who didn't, or people that switched to like virtual at the last minute. So I'm assuming we'll have something similar, you know, saying to that this year. But we still had a decent amount of people, you know, that showed up. If it was 5 people that showed up, I still would have been happy, and we still would have ran the race, and we still would have. And then those 5 people just would have got all the stuff from the prize table. You know what I'm saying? Like they would have had all the stuff to themselves. You know what I'm saying? Which was good. But we had really good numbers last year, and we appreciate every single one about them. Erica said, "Don't put her on the spot, man."
No, she used to be on like she'd go on somebody else's show. She'll be all right.
That's funny. Let me see. Oh, so let me share with y'all our flyer for this year, our race bibs. I'm sorry, for this year. So man, I got to start with Mr. Heroes once again, coming through. For every event that we have put on, literally for every event, Mr. Heroes has came through and been a part of it every single time. You know what I'm saying?
For the team.
Man, every single event, man. So a special shout out to Mr. Heroes, man.
Excellent. See, enjoy any free sandwich, regular size sandwich. Come on, Mr. Hero. It's true.
Yeah, I mean, Mr. Heroes do go hard anyway. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, like I can never be mad at Mr. Heroes. You know what I'm saying? Like for nothing.
Waffle fries, cheese sauce.
Yeah, easy. Right. Exactly. So let me throw this back up real fast. Secondly, I got to throw in U.S. Bank, man, because this is the second year they rock with us. Courtesy of your mom, she definitely look out for us and gave us some little packets, there was all type of stuff in there. It's like, ink pens and notepads and phone holders and all this little stuff that she gave us. So um, we definitely appreciate that. Um, and like I said, second time around, they messing with us. So definitely want to thank them. Saying, for being a part of what we got going on. Um, Dunham Sports, right? So this is the first year that they have rocked with us. Dude, I don't even know. The closest Dunhams is so far away from Cleveland now, like Cleveland proper. But I remember when I was younger, when I was in high school, middle school, high school, like it was my preferred place over any other sporting goods store. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why. Like it was just, I don't know. Like I was a kid, but I don't know. I just preferred it over the other stores. I just say that. But they sent us coupons that's good for like the next year or something. Like and it's a repeat coupon. You can just uh, use it as many times as you want to. I think it's 10 or 15% off your purchase every single time that you
for
go
the next year.
for the next year. Yeah,
And I'm
it's
sure
not.
that, for those that can't go far, I know they got a website.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and you can use it online. Exactly. That's what I meant to say. So right. So even if you not going to the store in person, it's one like Kent. Like it ain't like crazy far, but it's just not like close to Cleveland proper. But for the next year though, like I said, so and that's for off your purchase items. So whether it's shoes or sporting equipment, like whatever it is, you can definitely use that, and we appreciate them. Uh, Man, Pierre's, I can't say enough about Pierre's.
That's ice cream in Cleveland.
Man, they rock with us. This is our first time, sponsoring an event with us. But this year, what I'm saying, they looked out and sent us a care package, what I'm saying, a little bit ago. What I'm saying, Byron did the review on Let's Get Takeout. Um, uh, we've been having great interaction with like the social media team, and I've been talking to their head of marketing like all the time and stuff. So, we're thankful for Pierre's definitely to make the list this year, and look forward to building that relationship for sure. Um, then of course you got Enduring the Course Therapeutic Services. Um, you know, uh, there are not so much sponsoring the race, but there are benefactor, I suppose, or maybe we're their benefactor. I don't know how it go. You know what I'm saying? But um, that's our nonprofit. You know what I'm saying? Not ours as in ours, but for the event. You know what I'm saying? That's where you go to for your mental health services. You know what I'm saying? For your
But
counseling services.
but it works hand in hand because we're putting on for mental health, and she advocates for mental health as well. So if anybody coming to the race, or anybody that's watching this right now, you can book an appointment right now if you need somebody to talk to.
Exactly.
So
Exactly. What I'm saying, our own Epiphany Media's own Ebony J runs the team up, runs the show over there. She just moved to a bigger office, and all that stuff. She just got like approved to do like a different sector of like mental health and case management stuff. So, whatever it is that you need help with, what I'm saying, or your children or anything like that, you can definitely reach out to them. Um, for all your therapeutic services needs, man. They got books over there and just all type of good stuff going on. So looking forward to having them at the race. And if you got questions or need more information about them, uh, we can get it to you. They can give it to you at the race. It's definitely good to have them involved for sure.
mhm.
And the rest is us. You already know. You already know. Second annual The Culture 5K run this Saturday. Let me see. Let me catch up on the comments. I'm way behind. Let's see. Erica said, "I've been IG hopping." She said my love can spread out. You guys,
Nah, nah,
let let her love spread.
nah, you got to be faithful over here.
Hilarious.
Like, see, when you come over here, we show you love. When you go to other places, they make you look crazy. That's seen it. I've seen it. Look, come to where you love and make you feel good. So.
She said, I'm glad you guys are still doing this. She said that I share. She said, I love the sponsors and that I'm still loyal. Well, that's good. That's good to hear, good to know. Y'all funny, man. But yeah, man, so that's our banner. Like I said, so I changed the background view just so y'all can see. Like, this is gonna be the view from the parking lot. Just another angle that I was able to pull up for y'all, for people who've never been down there, or is this your first time running a race? Look for this neon blue Jungle Gym set, and the pavilion here in the back is where we're going to be, set up. Like I said, smaller operation this year, what I'm saying? We're kind of going to go bare bones, what I'm saying? But be able to be more personable and hang out with you guys a little bit before the race, which is, the best part that I like to do. Like, I like to mix and mingle and see, who decided to come out. So that's where we at.
That's it, man. The only thing that left to do is to come to the race. Saturday. What time? 9? No, wait. That's last year. So
That's last year. Yeah.
It's at 8 this time. So
it's at 7 this time.
Hold on. Wait. It started at 7.
Let me put the Let me.
See. Oh my goodness. 7.
Put the flyer. They only got on it. Just an old flyer, but let me put but just so y'all know.
Luckily I get up.
Yeah, it's early.
Regularly.
It's early.
It's gonna be nothing. But who wants to get up at
man?
We're gonna see how this works. It might be a change next year.
Well, look, everybody was upset. Well, I would say everybody was upset, but the number one complaint or whatever or feedback that we got last year was that we started too late and it was too hot. You know what I'm saying? That's what they told us. I think we had people report at 9. I think the race started about 9, maybe 9:30, 9:40. So let's say roughly about an hour. People said it was way too hot, and they wasn't a fan. So we move it up, get you there by 7. We can get you out by 9. Get everybody there by 7. We can start the race at 7:30. You come back, you get some water, you hang out for a minute. We can take a couple pictures or something. You know what I'm saying, for the page, and let you guys know that we appreciate y'all coming out, and then we'll be out of there. So anybody complaining that it's too early, blame the people for last year who said that it was too late. Too late in the day. You can't have it both ways. We can only do so much. You know what I'm saying?
We don't listen to our listeners. Can't say that. Now, I will say that I'm looking at the weather forecast for tomorrow at 7 a.m. It's 59 degrees. At 9 a.m. it's 58. At 10 a.m. 58. 11 a.m. 58. So, hey.
For tomorrow or for Saturday?
For tomorrow. I can't see that far ahead, but if I look on Saturday and it's the same degree, somebody got some explaining to do.
I'll look on. Look, I'll look on Saturday. So right now the weather is 7 a.m. it's gonna be 62 degrees. 7 a.m. 62. By 9 a.m. it's gonna be 67. Right. So you got like that. You got that 5-degree window. You get there at 7, 62. By the time we packing up, leaving at 9. You'll be in your car with the AC. It won't even be 70 degrees yet. You know what I'm saying? It's probably gonna be sunny. And then later in the day, it's going to rain. It's going to rain. So, you can go ahead and get you a cool beverage, sit by the window, catch a breeze. You know what I'm saying? Catch a cool breeze. And, that'll be that. But it's going to be cool. It's going to be very cool in the first thing in the morning, 60 degrees. So, like I said, don't blame us. Blame, if you feel like it's too early, blame the people from last year. Dude, all of our volunteers except for one are already saying like, 7? So we got to be there at 7 o'clock. Man, on a Saturday, like it's my off day. On the 7th.
Yeah, that's why you volunteering. You getting paid.
So, hey, I'm only doing. Hey, we can only do our part. You know what I'm saying? We can only do our part. So don't blame us. Like, can't have it both ways. But yeah, man. So like I said, we appreciate the people that signed up this year for in person or virtual runners. We would look forward to seeing y'all Saturday. Like I said, this is the view from the parking lot. Look for this super bright neon blue jungle gym. We'll be back here at the pavilion. We'll get you set up with your bag. So if you want to put your stuff in the car before you run, you'll have plenty of time. We want to start this race right at 7:30. Get you guys down and back. We're going to, this Byron's assignment for the week is to double check with Cleveland police to see if we can get them down. No promises, but we'll have if not, or whether they are or not, we'll have somebody at the halfway mark, directing people. So, that's just a pro or whatever. But it'd be nice if the police actually do something for the community too. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
You might have to talk to a crossing guard.
Yeah, look, we're gonna have to. Yeah, look. Too bad school's out. You know what I'm saying? I just pulled down to somebody like, man, what you doing on Saturday? You want to come hold the stop sign for some adults that's running? You know what I'm saying? Just see what happens. That's funny. That's funny. But yeah, man. So like I said, I look forward to seeing y'all Saturday. If y'all need anything between now and then, be sure to hit us up. Let us know. Any questions or anything like that, be sure to hit us up and let us know. That's it, man. Thank you in advance for another successful event. We work hard on it, and we'll do this one, and we'll immediately start planning the next one. So y'all be easy, man. Y'all stay safe this week. We'll see y'all Saturday. Salute to the city as always.
Remember to own your own, and remember to be there at 7 a.m. Sign up. Race start at 7:30.
Be there at 7 so you can get all your bags and stuff, and then race start at 7:30, and we'll get y'all out of there. All right, we out of here. Be safe.
Remember to own your own.
And salute to the city as always.
Remember to own your own.
Salute to the city as always.
And remember to own your own.
And salute to the city as always.
Remember to own your own. We'll see y'all next week. Remember to own your own. It's very important, like I say every show.
Salute to the city as always. Salute to the city.
Remember to own your own. Now,
as always, salute to the city. And salute to the city.
Remember to own your own.
Salute to the city as always.
But remember to own your own.
Salute to the city as always.
Remember to own your own.
Salute to the city as always. Salute to the city as always.
Remember to own your own.
To the city as always.
Yep, and remember to own your own. Remember to own your own.
Salute to the city as always. Salute to the city as always.
Remember to own your own.
Salute to the city as always.
And remember to own your own.
Salute to the city as always.
Yeah, remember to own your own. And remember to own your own.
Salute to the city.
Remember to own your own.
Salute to the city as always. Salute to the city as always.
Remember to own your own.
Salute to the city, man. Regina, I know you said you couldn't hear it. Andrew, I know you listened to it before or whatever. The audio is bad. We were the rookies at the time. But don't forget who started this podcast trend in the world. We did it. Everybody else did it. Before Dave Chappelle did it. Before Joe Rogan. Don't forget who did it. Don't forget that. Who did this podcast and stuff before anybody else. Give it a close-up. Don't forget who started this podcast shit. No,
and remember to own your own.
Hilarious. We out here. Be safe, y'all.